Hey guys, welcome to Superlative Radio. Dylan Stone here with you. Hope you enjoy the following vlog.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Superlative Radio vlog right here with the saw. Today I want to talk a little bit about nature. We're out in St. Martin's, New Brunswick, and where the caves are and everything. And if you could actually see right where I'm standing, and I know it's probably difficult from the view, but you can see in the background that's St. Martin's over there. But the caves are actually kind of right below where we are. We're actually up on the overhang, I guess, or the over part of the rock where the caves go underneath and everything. And it's really beautiful here. I haven't been here since I was a kid, but we've been over here and we've been filming and we've been, enjoying the scenery and enjoying this beautiful day and nature. And as we're here, we were just over at another spot, where we filmed some of our other ones over on that side. And I looked around and I said to the others, I said, look at the friggin' cans. There was like beer cans and pop cans and cigarette containers. And it's like, this is a beautiful spot, and there are still people out there who have the nerve to be so disrespectful to nature that they just chuck their garbage wherever. We're very lucky to live in a province, for those of us that are in New Brunswick, that live in a province that is so beautiful. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been in many provinces in Canada, and Canada has some beautiful, beautiful scenery. But to see stuff like that is terrible. We need to treat nature better. And, chances are, looking at that, it was probably a group of young men, to be honest. I highly doubt that it was anybody else. It probably wasn't, men and women in their 40s and 50s doing it. It was probably a bunch of young people who came, had some drinks, some smokes, whatever, and just chucked their shit and left. The level of disrespect that comes from that boggles my mind. We should have more respect for nature and the world around us, because if we do not respect it, sooner or later, Mother Nature is going to get a little tired of being abused. And, as some people may know, when it comes to an abused woman, sooner or later, you're going to get slapped with something. If we continue to abuse Mother Nature, she's going to slap us with something. And we may not be able to cover the fine or the jail time that comes with it. The world is only going to be able to take so much abuse from us. So we have these beautiful places like this to enjoy, and we really need to preserve them as best we can and respect them so that those who come after us can enjoy them as well. Nature is a wonderful thing that we shouldn't take for granted. When you're standing here, and you can smell the sea air, and you can smell the cedar, and you can smell the trees, and you don't get that in the city, You come out to nature and the air is clean. It's, you're just getting something that you don't get in the city. If we keep these places, then for generations after, there will be these places for other people to enjoy. What about your children? If you have kids, or your grandkids, or your great-grandkids, maybe you're only young and you don't have children yet, but what about the day when you do? Do you really want to leave them with a world that's polluted and garbage instilled? And I talked about this on another vlog a while ago about how since COVID started, we've had cleaner air, cleaner water. With everybody being stuck at home due to being, under quarantine and things, the air quality has improved because there's been less vehicles on the road. There's been less planes in the sky. When you look at the effect just in this short 6-month period of time that we've had on the environment, imagine what it would be like if we continued on this path. We could bring the world back to maybe not as pristine as it was, but we can bring it back quite a bit by making the world a cleaner place to live in. I don't know about you guys, but there's so many people out there with asthmatic problems and other breathing conditions and things like that. When you look at cities, you can look up online and you can see pictures of places in China even where the smog has improved to the point where it's almost non-existent compared to it being like a constant haze. Just think about that. That's the impact we've had on this planet in 6 months by not using gas and oil and coal and all these things that pollute the atmosphere. And, jets flying over, all these things have so little impact that, you think, oh, well, is it really an impact? No, it's not. And we've gotten so much better at having our environment improved that if we look at it this way, we're going to see a much better world if we take the time to preserve it. And it only takes a little bit of us actually paying attention and treating the earth a little bit better. It doesn't mean we have to give up all our modern conveniences. It doesn't mean that we have to give up all of our modern advances. But it does mean that if we limit, think about how many people are working from home. Well, is there any reason that these people need to go back to a place of business? That they can't continue to work from home, so we have one less vehicle on the road most of the time? If they're working from home, they're driving their vehicle less. If they're driving their vehicle less, they're polluting the air less. And it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you drive. In some fashion, it yields to pollution. Even if you drive a Tesla and you have a completely electric vehicle, well, you know what? That electric vehicle is still causing pollution, not directly, but indirectly, because there are still trucks that drive to install the electrical stations where these vehicles are charged. They've all got to be installed. They've got to be put everywhere. All of these things still happen. There's still the impact on the environment by that, by these things being built and put there. And it's not like batteries don't affect the environment either. They do. If we take the opportunity to make better improvements, yes, they have less of an impact than a straight-up 1975 GTO that's gas guzzling down the road, blowing out fumes. Sure, you're right, a Tesla's much less environmentally impactful than that. I would agree. But to say it has no environmental impact is wrong. It still does. It's just a much lesser one. And if we choose to do these things that make our environment impacted less, then we'll have beauty like this, as you can see. And I'm going to step aside for a sec so people can see, this kind of stuff doesn't just stay if we don't preserve it. So in that sense, everybody should really take the time to do what they can to preserve nature. That's my vlog for today. I'll catch you guys next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Superlative Radio. Come back anytime, and when you do, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. We really want to know what you think. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because that's the way it's supposed to be.